Hi Internet, it's Cottontail. Want to know how to look and feel like an idiot with your family?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah!
So before I get started here, I'll ask you to please subscribe. It really helps me out. It helps out the channel. So first, a status update. It's been a little while since my last video. I had to take a break because I was in the process of upgrading my studio. I finally got rid of an old analog to digital converter and got into the real world with one that sounds really good. If you actually saw my last video, I talked a lot about how my studio doesn't have very expensive equipment, and in my last album you could really hear the sound quality or lack thereof. So I invested a little bit of money, maybe more than a little bit of money, into getting something that'll sound make the music sound just a lot better. That being said, I have been able to make some music. I am working on my first cover song, which I'm excited because pretty much everything I've done and put on the internet so far has all been original material, which I love doing, but I really want to do a cover song, so a little bit more on that in the next video. I have also started shooting my next music video. Man, I gotta tell you, shooting these videos, like the music videos, they take forever. I mean, my last one took me months and months and months and months to do this, right? Now, granted, like, you know, anytime you do something for the first time, it takes forever. It just takes forever. Because, you know, I had to learn the software, which is Final Cut Pro. I have never done a music video before. So, I mean, I was just shooting random crap and then looking at it on my computer thinking, how am I going to turn this into a video? This is terrible. It was really terrible. It was terrible. So it took a while to really get started and then find something of a narrative to move forward to. So I'm kind of in that process right now where I'm just kind of throwing crap against a wall, trying to see to get to like a starting point with this video. So it does take a while. When they're finally done and they're finally all edited, it all kind of flows together and it makes sense and it should flow well with the music and it should tell a story and all these great things. The process of it, no, you are going to feel like an idiot the entire time. Trying to get stuff that actually flows with the music where you need a certain amount of movement, and I'd have to tell, you know, my wife and kids, okay, this part of the music actually needs some movement, so you either need to move the camera or you need to be moving somehow, and let's do that. But like seriously, they just sat there like deers in headlights, and I'm like, okay, our house is terrible for shooting video. Apparently there is a right size house for shooting video. Many of you probably grew up on like sitcoms and like where it was set in someone's house, but did you ever see the set? What happens is in these sets is there's because they want cameras to be back 10, 20, 30 feet because that's how you can properly frame these things. Well, I happen to have this like little compact Cape Cod house that has no square footage to work with. So we have no room to play with these camera angles, and that gets really, really hard. So if some of these scenes that you've seen kind of like look a little awkward, the perspective's a little off, I got no square footage to work with. So I would do maybe like a 1 minute long clip and I would find 2 seconds of that whole thing and make those 2 seconds work. That's about all I could do. That being said, neither of us have ever acted. We've really not done almost anything on stage. So being in front of a camera, if you will, is not normal for us, and we're very much figuring all this kind of stuff out. Put on your ears, put on your tail. We're gonna sit on the couch, and you're just gonna sit there, and let me set up this stand so I can put my camera. Just trying to get my kids to wear their bunny ears, particularly my youngest. Half the time we're just putting his bunny ears back on. Like, he doesn't know. He's 1. So it kind of is what it is. So it's rough sledding. For those of you who haven't seen it, the video is in the link in the description down below. So check it out if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye, Internet.